Welcome to lesson number 7 on my course called How to Become a Geometry Dash Professional Player. Today we would beat Sonar, level that is way harder than Retray but still is easy and simple. But there's one specific type of an orb, so we have to learn about that. As you remember, yellow orb boosts you into the air, but there's also a pink orb that makes you jump less than yellow orb. In the spam section, yellow orbs are easy, but pink orbs are very hard because you have to click faster. Now that you know the pink orb, we can go to the level. First, you can hold from this first jump for a very long time. Then you have to buffer a yellow orb, and you can buffer every single orb in this level because it's easy. There is some simple jumps. Here, after you fall, you hold for 3 jumps. And here you fall from first structure and from second. But on third structure you have to jump over a spike. Then you buffer pink orb and yellow orb. And we go to the ship game mode. It is very easy, but you still can't touch bottom or the top. You can click rarely in order to fly up and down here, so it is easier. Then you can slide, and we transition back to the cube. You hold for 3 jumps, then you release, and you can hold for 4 jumps. Then you jump over 2 gaps, remember they're not auto, and there's a small triple spike. It's a hard timing. Then you have to constantly click on platforms and orbs. And after 2 jumps, we transition to the wave. In these gaps you can click rarely or spam through them. It depends which way is easier for you. Then we can't slide, we have to click to the cube portal. Then we have some jumps at the end and another very hard triple spike. Then you have to hold for 5 jumps and click to these platforms. Then we have a final UFO section. You can slide. Here you can click on these platforms like a staircase. Then you have to crash into the text from the bottom, and there's one last click over that gap. Now we will go to the practice tips. In order to practice the level, I would recommend turn off auto checkpoints. And we go to the practice mode. I would recommend practice whole sections in order to beat the level easily after that. When you practice first cube, place a checkpoint before the ship section, and then practice the ship. Then place a checkpoint on the platform that is auto before the cube part. Then you should practice whole cube section. It would be harder, but still it is very important. Then place a checkpoint while falling to the wave, and remember to click before the wave portal. Then practice whole wave section. Then place a checkpoint as soon as you hit a cube portal. And practice the last cube part with a hard triple spike. Then place a checkpoint when you hit the UFO portal and practice last part to the end as many times as you want, and it is very important in order not to fail at the last click. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Assignment before the next lesson is to beat Sonar. Good luck and goodbye.